Chapter 9, The Cruelest Intentions.
And sometimes running away is the best strategy.
Always the best strategy.
Well, I mean, it depends. There are a lot of monsters which just, you should just fucking kill them because they're in the way.
I mean, I guess. Or set them on fire. That's our usual plan.
Yes.
Speaking of fire.
They're daring, walking around with all that fire.
I know, right? Like, I'm really surprised it's just, like, this whole thing's just not on fire.
Or if they've just not burst into flames themselves by being so close to an errant spark. Oh, lovely sunflowers.
We've seen there's a lot of sunflowers in this game. Like,
They
I
just
remember...
got burned to death?
Yeah, we did.
Oh, that sucks.
Detective Castellanos?
Was that someone else's memories?
So the next couple of chapters, 9, 10, and 11, are some of my favorite chapters in the game. I really like them. They're not perfect. They all have, like, little flaws with them, but I think they're pretty damn good.
Have a bad dream?
Because if you remember what happened at the end of the last chapter, we got jumped by Ruvik in our own safe room.
Yes, the safe room is not safe.
No,
not
that way.
Okay, hi Leslie.
It's not Leslie.
Oh no,
It doesn't
that's
sound
not,
like
that's
Leslie.
not, no, it doesn't sound like him at all now.
But you can take a peek. The game doesn't, like, tell you to do this. This is something you can just go and do yourself.
Weird.
It's the first time you can actually look
And
into
your
this
hand
stuff.
is phasing through the door.
Agitating the others.
It's because he takes his lantern out to look, but then, of course, he holds the lantern in front of him. So
Right.
he's like bro-fisting the door.
Take that door.
You don't look well at all.
Oh, that painting I don't remember.
Yeah, a nice, real creepy painting.
To be fair, if I...
Memories are vague things.
Okay, I was going to say, to be fair, if I had a painting, I would probably put one up on the wall that looked like that, but not with the cockroaches pouring out of it.
And the two faces missing as well.
Be changed.
Yeah. There's only one face missing.
No, there's two. The girl's face isn't there either.
It's got, like, eyes and stuff on it. Oh, shit. Oh, Ruvik, you cunt.
Say hello to our new safe room for the rest of the game.
Really?
Yeah, they actually changed the safe room.
Interesting. Wait, if you stare at it again, does it change back?
No, there's no problem this time.
I think that'd be real funny if you just kept goofing it. But look, you can see that
Yeah,
girl on
but
the right
it's-
has like a face outline and
There's a
stuff.
face, but it is worn away, and it is like,
It's not nearly as creepy as the one that's been hollowed out and pours bugs.
yeah. There's the sunflowers again.
Yeah. No, there's no music playing. There's obviously the
Nope.
music player right there.
That
No.
picture is super freaky.
And Safe Face and the Sunflowers, which is
Yeah.
my new band name.
Safe place in the sun. you play only funk.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Safe Face is the man of funk.
Alright, so we've got an estate fire. It claims children. Daughter badly wounded. Where were the parents? Children playing in a barn in the Victoriano... Yeah, I can't pronounce the name.
Victoriano.
Victoriano estate burned in the fire. Daughter 17 left in vegetative state. Source of fire undetermined.
What
And if you
date is
look-
this? Is it your... Oh, it's the girl that's up on the...
Yeah, it's the girl in the picture.
And she said, look as if you've seen a ghost. That's your daughter, isn't it?
Who knows?
Then again, she made it to 17 years old, and I don't think that story's old enough for that, is it?
No, no. I'm trying to remember the dates in the journal, like when Lily was born.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that she was, like, a couple of years old, maybe, at best.
Got a bunch of gel, though.
Sweet.
But we're not going to be spending any gel.
Oh, are you saving up for one of the mega upgrades now?
Yeah, so basically, in the next chapter, there is the hardest statue to get in the game, and we need to start prepping for it in this chapter.
What?
Yeah.
Do you need, like, ultra crossbows, or, like, exploding pistol bullets?
We need the fire crossbow, which is 60,000 gel.
I mean, I'll be excited to see it happen, because that's gonna fuck up everyone's day, I take it.
Mm-hmm. So you can't actually get out of any of the things. This is the only way to exit the save room this time.
Huh. And I see a sunflower up ahead. Oh, is there a map tile behind you? It's always
There
a thing to
isn't.
check.
There's nothing, unfortunately.
Is that a sunflower up ahead? It looks like it.
It is.
Yeah.
And upcoming is one of my favorite transitions in the game.
I just love the sound.
No, that way. No.
Oh man, Ruvik.
I love that.
That was weird. It left the outline of the sunflower there when it folded.
That's what I love about it. It's so cool.
Is that wait? Part of me thought, is that the game making a little bug there when it's trying to transition you?
No,
Is
it's
it
intentional.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have
you
more
boxes.
stuff behind us. There's always stuff behind us.
Good, good.
Just checking out ammo as well, just to make sure we're all fully reloaded.
For no reason. It looks like you could do it with more explosive bolts.
I could, but I think we'll be alright.
Well, you'll only need to get them when you need to get them for no reason in particular.
Exactly. There's a map tile here.
Sweet.
It's both obvious and not obvious. Like, it's obvious when you like look at it, but if you're...
Yeah,
you
it's
just run
like not
forward.
back-facing camera.
Yeah. So now we're walking towards a creepy-ass mansion.
I don't know why, but that box exploded in a particularly ridiculous way.
I didn't notice, really.
Like a top piece of it just went spinning end over end and flew over your back.
I've seen that house somewhere.
I remember seeing it in a loading screen.
No, you should
I've
recognize
never
it.
been here before, but
Huh. Yeah, no, I think I do.
What do you think it is?
Where's the lighthouse at?
Yeah. Looks an awful lot like Beacon Mental Hospital.
Yeah, pre-lighthouse era, I suppose.
Yeah. So,
Oh, is this why your mental hospital looks like, now your room looks like old school and fancy, is because it's basically that mansion now?
possibly. It definitely has some influence. You'll see a lot of the same pictures. Like the
Cool.
paintings on the wall from the safe room.
Oh, sweet.
There's like a whole bunch of random guff around in the, in like these areas and like amongst the plants and stuff. So we're just gonna have a little walk around and grab ammo and stuff.
Sweet.
Because it's useful, surprisingly.
Whenever I see the blue ammo box, I keep thinking, is that the TMP again? When are you getting the TMP?
Unfortunately, we don't get a machine gun.
Oh.
Machine gun is a like an unlock weapon.
Alright, is it a DLC or like end game, new game
No,
plus?
like Resident Evil unlock weapon.
Oh, right, do the challenge tokens, get the thing.
Yeah, new game plus, all that stuff.
Sweet.
There's no like machine gun in the base game, but there is a statue just here.
Are there any blue medallions that you can shoot out here?
No,
Ah, it's a shame, I love that gun.
statue just nicely sort of resting in that Y-shaped branch.
Oh, very pleasant. I do love seeing places like this. I feel like this would have actually been a good excuse to put in more of the creepy music so that you're more reluctant to go inside. Because right now in this wind, some people seem to be affected in a way that they think, oh, the silence is unsettling, it's just the wind. I usually think, well, nothing's going to happen because they haven't given me an audio cue.
Maybe. I do like the mansion. It's one of my favorite set pieces in the game. It's really cool.
Old creepy mansions are my favorite set pieces in most games.
Yeah, that's why Resident Evil 1 is so good.
And the Salazar sections of RE4 is one of my favorite ever.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, the village is pretty good too.
The village is fantastic, like, that's some real classic survival horror to me now, but at the same time, like, that mansion was my favorite to explore, it had puzzles and shit. That's one hell of a door!
Yeah.
Oh no, I remember this puzzle! Oh no.
So, we have to get this door open. The chapter has officially started, and we're going to head quickly into a save room before we actually get on with doing what we're supposed to be doing. Which gets us a personal document. Crimson Post newspaper quickie. Tragic fire kills child. Nanny in Crimson City, February 11, 2012. Despite KCFD's quick arrival and best efforts, a fast-spreading house fire took the lives of a young girl and her babysitter yesterday afternoon in the Park Ridge neighborhood of Crimson City. Lily Castellanos, age 5, and her babysitter, Juanita Flores, 56, were unable to escape the smoke and flames that quickly consumed the single-family home. Lily's parents both... There we go. That timing. Both detectives for the KCPD rushed to the scene, but were too late to save their daughter from the flames. The blaze was finally defeated by firefighters after several hours, but the home was completely destroyed. The cause of the fire is under investigation, but initial findings point to faulty electric wiring. Continued on page 8.
FIRE! Oh no, that's so... I knew it. There was no way it was going to go well for him.
No.
Oh, Castellanos. You poor devil, you.
So what's interesting, this bit of the game, this mansion bit, is the demo they showed and let people play at E3.
That seems so baffling to me still.
It is, yeah. It's really bizarre to me.
Don't you think
Because
you
it's...
should use your green gel?
I don't know.
No, you shouldn't use your green gel. Shut up,
No.
bitch.
We got a newspaper. Bodies found near countryside estate. Identification could take weeks. 4 mutilated bodies were found just outside of the Victoriano estate. The bodies appear to have had various crude surgeries performed on them.
A local dentist might be the key to identifying the victims.
Yeah, that's true.
I like reading the little subtitles in those.
There's one in there is about the Victoriano family having a perfect life as well. Also, I pointed out that picture because it's really creepy.
Yeah.
Just the dissected pig. And Ruben Victoriano is missing. He has not been seen since a fire at the family's estate. Lots of fire in this game.
I don't know. Also, Ruvik. There you go. Bam. Ruben Vic. Ruvik. Duh.
It's also the face missing from the picture.
Oh, there you have it.
So, we have to go... If we look at the door, there was like 3 syringes on it, and leading from that door, I don't really look, there's these pipes. You can
Yep.
see each of them lead different directions. So the idea is you have to follow the pipes. And the best way to do it is this one first, to the left.
Look at you, you're just pushing on an invisible sidewall there.
Mansion dining room note, I finally come to recognize the way, the portal to a new world. The details are all out there and have been right in front of my nose. I'm appalled and incensed that I did not see them sooner. The specific process to break down a human psyche, to obliterate it and give myself free reign is so obvious. And now that I see it, now what I have to do is in front of me, I feel as if there's nothing else I can do. I have everything I sought, everything I've lost, but I need resources. Jimenez, that cretin, will finally begin to earn his keep. So, as we pretty much suspected, I think, is too weak a word, Jimenez has something to do with everything. Or at least he knows far more.
It's more like as we assumed.
Yeah, assumed. Yeah, that's probably the right word.
Like, let's face it, up until now, they'd buried the lead on this one. Like, although he was creepy and weird, like, he never did anything genuinely suspect. So now so we just assumed that he was a bad guy, but they never gave us a reason.
Yeah. So there's a couple of different enemy layouts in this chapter. We got the least interesting one, unfortunately.
Ah. Click.
So, normally you can get 2 guys eating the body here, but there's no one.
Oh, it's a shame. That lantern is way bigger than your lantern.
Yeah, pretty much. We are about to see the other feature of this chapter in any second now. There's an axe there, which is useful.
Yep. Oh, I remember this too. Great.
Yep, Ruvik is actually going to chase us around through the chapter. He will appear at random, approximately every 5 minutes or so is the intervals he will appear, and he will relentlessly pursue you and instantly kill you if he finds you.
Well, yeah, he is the finger poke of doom, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does exactly what he did to us last time we found him. So we're just gonna kind of kite him. I'm in 2 minds about... Yeah, the teleportation can fuck you over. I'm in 2 minds about this mechanic. On the one hand, I think it's really... The idea of Ruvik stalking you in the mansion, I think, is really cool. But the way the implementation comes into it, and you end up he just kind of appears, and he ends up being like either super annoying or just not an issue because you just run around a table. Like, I don't know. Another statue.
Yep.
So can be a little tricky to see if you don't like have a light on.
Yeah, I don't know. I do love the sound on it. Like, that was perfect sound audio. Like just the cues that they put in there. Like, there's one dull thump and then he happens.
Yeah.
Oh god, I fucking hate this puzzle so much.
This puzzle's cool, I like it.
I mean, it's cool, but god damn it.
Subject number 58, test 92A, electrode placement in M33, pain region, ineffective. Anticipate greater
So essentially you have this diagram of a brain, and we have a audio recording, a cassette tape in fact, that if you actually look at isn't actually turning, but still.
Yeah.
Subject in
And basically you have to identify what area of the brain he's talking about and then stick a needle in it. And in case you didn't catch it for this one, he's talking about the consent region, which we can see is in the left side near the bottom. So you kind of have to, you're supposed to use these, like, the spikes that are already in to, like, line it up.
Yep.
It's not too difficult.
No, it's not a difficult one. I just, gruesome.
It is gruesome, yeah, for sure.
I just set in motion.
I like that you're just like, this is obviously something I was supposed to do.
Your inner sanctum? A research
Hey, look who it is.
Yep.
I am most impressed.
Why are you back?
So I think while this is going on, I want to say the other issue with the Ruvik stuff, like him appearing, is the auto-save checkpoints in this level are awful. There's so, like, the gap that you can get, like, some really big gaps in them, and then, like, Ruvik can turn up and kill you, and then you have to do everything again, and then it becomes, instead of creepy and like, tense, it just becomes annoying as fuck.
Yeah.
I've done many things others would consider distasteful.
You think I'm some kind of a monster?
You concern yourself so much with your appearance, but that mind of yours, that's all that matters.
I mean, it's good to know that Jimenez seems to have, like, utmost ethics right there.
Ruvik with him?
Hey, he put together Ruvik as well. I expected him to just be like, no, I couldn't put two and two together, even though I'm a detective.
No, to be fair, he doesn't understand why he's called Ruben, though. Like, he said a bunch of times, I think. This guy always shows up, so I just got the axe.
God, you are jello as hell right now. And it's all soaking in as opposed to washing off.
Yep.
You're like a memory sponge this time.
I thought I should go in the thing, but then I was like, no, let's show off the, So, we've got one of them down, and, I mean, logic dictates that there's two more.
I mean, I figured that much, at least. I'd probably... maybe only one! I don't know. It's hard to say.
So the next one we want to do is upstairs, but first we want to take a look into the side room. Yeah, but have you noticed that the daughter's face is still...
Yeah, the daughter's face is now scrubbed again, but it's like, it's not been ripped out entirely like Ruvik's was.
Yeah, Ruben's is fine. But the daughter's face is definitely cut out across. And we have a big one of the thingy statues.
Yep.
And an actual one.
Oh, that's a bullshit place to put it. Man. And Ruvik really has the Elm Street blues.
Alright, so we have a story item. Lowest safe dial. It has the numbers 0 through 9. And when you take it, it tells you to look at the picture. Which is
there a number on that picture?
There isn't a number, but you need to look at the picture.
Okay.
For what we will see later in the chapter, but yeah, you need to look at them.
I mean, there's a safe right there. There's a dial for safe face. It's like, finally, I've unlocked it, and then just tentacles attack you again. Why?
Well, if you think about it, I was going to talk about this in the last chapter, but we didn't really get an opportunity. There was an audio note we got recently that said, Ruvik basically said, someone's been in my safe, the next person who goes into my safe will have a hell of a surprise. And then Safe Face shows up. Like, it's literally like the embodiment of his defenses on his own safe and his secrets.
I guess so. So you could sort of say, like, this is some pseudo version of his own little secret keepers.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're probably in his psych-consciousness or some other stuff. I mean, I posited a lot about this game. I do remember the ending now, but at the same time, I don't remember the details of the ending.
So I mean, this is one of the worst places because Ruvik's showing up is random. This is one of the worst places you can get him. It's really bad because there's an enemy lying down over there, and if he shows up here, like, you're pretty fucked because there's no.
Up, there you go.
There's no room on the thing to get around the enemy. You can't run past them. Here's a second safe dial though, which has the numbers 0 through 24 and a different picture behind it.
The top half of a guillotine with how many people? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
There's the cult picture as well. Yep. They're all holding sticks with the cult thing.
Yep.
Symbol. That's the word. I've had Ruvik spawn while I was on this ladder. That was real bullshit. He just waited at the bottom of the ladder and killed me.
Are you able to, like, arrest your drop, though, and go back up again?
No, because I didn't see where... Because I just heard him spawn, I didn't know where he was, so I just kept going down the ladder, and as my feet touched the bottom, I just exploded. This room is super annoying. These two will just always see you, no matter what. I specifically stealthed into the room just to prove that you can't surprise them at all.
Hey, it's Railroad Spike Face. Oh, there you go.
That guy took a lot of bullets.
He did, actually. At least one of those did hit him in the head.
Also, like, I've been playing recently, like, doing, like, more prep work and stuff, and I keep seeing that guy with that face, and I just keep thinking it looks like Venom.
Huh. Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you.
He just apparently keeps turning up now. Like, I see him everywhere.
Alright, what you need is a big church bell, and then you'll be fine. I feel like it'd be really good if that body got up just to really fuck with you. There's no way you'd expect it.